What's up, guys? It's James from Jeeping Adventure. I'm here with my father-in-law, Garland. We're going to be working on his Jeep. We're going to be looking at the gears, so we're going to open up both diffs, front and rear. We're going to look at the gears, change out the oil, and then we'll be doing an oil change on old girl over there. She needs it bad, especially after driving all the way to Texas. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started.
We got this one torqued down. There we go. Normally it's not this difficult, but this one was torqued down pretty hard. There we go. But you just take this off, it's on the back of the diff, and you'll see this oil about to drain.
Hell no, don't pull it yet, I'm in action.
Alright, so it's all loose, and you'll just be pulling this plug off right here and letting that oil drain. You also want to check this plug, see if there's any big metal, which doesn't look like there is, which is good, because this is a magnetic plug, so all the metal will be right here, but it's not bad. Alright, so we're empty here and the oil looked good, so we're gonna go ahead and put the plug right back in. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take the rear one off, or get it loose and let it drain as well. Getting a little loose, move that bucket close. And this one I will show you a little later, but you can see there's metal flakes here. So we're gonna open up this whole diff cover and look at these gears.
I wouldn't listen to that guy. Yeah? Those are awesome. Kind of like your daddy's. Bought it overseas.
Alright, so we went ahead and took the diff cover off because we had some couple of metal flakes, and we're seeing a little chunks being taken out of the spider gears here. So what we did is we're gonna get some brake cleaner and we're gonna spray everything out and check the ring gear, the pinion. We're gonna make sure that everything's good all the way around. We'll probably jack up the Jeep and spin it just to make sure that every gear, you know, it doesn't have chunks taken out of it or anything like that. But we'll see if there is. For now, all it is the spider gears. Alright, so we went ahead and cleaned off the gears with some brake cleaner, and everything looks to be alright. You know, there's a couple chunks out of the spider gears, but for now, I mean, nothing major. We cleaned up this diff cover. Shout out to my mother-in-law, she pretty much killed this. It looks super nice. And now we're going to RTV this real quick, and then place it right back on and let it sit for a little bit, and then we'll fill it on up. Not too bad. Pretty good productive day. Went ahead and put the diff on and tighten up the bolts, and it says to allow 24 hours before you add any fluids. I've never waited that long, but we're gonna let it cure overnight because I'm gonna be here in the morning anyways, so we'll fill it up tomorrow. And now we're gonna move on to Old Faithful. We're gonna do her diffs. We're just gonna drain it and fill it unless something happens, and an oil change. Went ahead and pulled the top plug, and then of course you can see on the bottom it's leaking there. And I actually lucked out. I thought for sure I was gonna have a little bit of a more milky oil, a little bit more watery, but I didn't, so that's nice. I need some good news right about now. Since the government isn't giving me money with my pay, at least I get some here. That's always good. But then we'll be moving to the rear and the oil pan. You know what, that's probably something I need to do You can see the oil pan right here. I need to get a skid plate for that. Maybe I should make a video on that. If you think so, throw a comment in there. Tell me I need to get one. Try to get this video up as much as I could, or as fast as I could, I mean, sorry. Yep. This one's a little milky, but I kind of expected that. Not a huge deal. It's not super bad, but we're changing it out, so it'll be taken care of. But no metal, so that's a plus. That's a big thing here, is that you don't have any metal, and there isn't in this. So in that case, what we have to do, make sure this drains all the way. And since we're just changing out the oil, we'll pull this plug right here, fill it up with a little bit over 2 quarts of oil, and then be done. And then we'll move on to the oil change up front. We're just knocking it out today super fast. Alright, so draining the oil is very simple. You need a 13 millimeter, which I have right here. Take this off and drain it into your little bin. That's that easy. And then we will show you where to put the filter. That should be it for the day. Alright, that's it for today. We have this Jeep sitting, and we will fill it up with fluid for the rear diff later. I went ahead and did the front, rear, and engine oil on that. I do have this nice little hit right here. Yep, hit myself in the face with a ratchet. Didn't feel good. But make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And that's it for today. Keep the adventure going.